Welcome to episode 80 of Gintama, continuing the Yagyu arc. Last time there was a lot of pooping, a lot of not wiping because of a lack of paper, and then some wiping, which was a little bloody. And the head of the four devas was taken out. Kondo passed out, but I don't know if his plate broke because he fell on it. But either way, he's probably out of commission because of all the blood from the ass. Hattori style. So, yeah, we're going to continue. We've got Kyubei and the grandpa left, so we're going to watch and discuss. Got subtitles and a timer on screen if you want to follow along that way, or you can pull up the episode on the side. Either way, let's get into it in 3, 2, 1, play. Gintoki, I don't know if he got to wipe, but he's uninjured. He's fine. Shinpachi is fine. Kagura is somewhere with a broken wrist. I don't know where she went. Okita's out. Kondo's seems out. Hijikata's out. We didn't see his plate get broken against Kyubei, but presumably that happened off screen, or will happen. But good job to Kondo for taking this guy out. But that would basically mean it's just the Yorozuya left. And we get to see the blood explosion again. Nice. Through his clothes, too. Alright. Well, while the OP plays, let me say that if you enjoy these videos, subscribe to the channel. Gintama comes out on Tuesdays and Thursdays, with other videos every single day of the week. Also, check out the description down below. You've got links to Twitter and Discord if you want to check those out. And Patreon, where you can support my work here on the channel, get these videos very early, vote in polls to decide which shows I watch, and get exclusive vlogs that will never be on YouTube. So thank you guys so much. But yeah, we haven't seen Kagura since the fight with Okita. There was the picture of her standing over them like a badass, and I don't know where she went. Shinpachi's fine. And if we pick up right there, then Gintoki is still in the stall with the grandpa. So, now that Kondo and that guy are passed out on the floor, you can use them to wipe. You can wipe with them. Just use them. The one guy said that he would allow the master to wipe his ass with his face, so you guys wipe your asses with his face. Maybe he'd allow the grandpa to do that too. So let's see what we get this time. Like, straight up sword fights. More pooping. Okay. Kyubei and Hijikata are actually fighting. We're actually going to get to see some of that, and Hijikata's still putting up a fight despite being so injured from his other fight already. That's kind of surprising. We're still in the bathroom. So I went. Okay. So you became a real pooper. Oh. Alright, so we have a real enemy we can unite against, and they're still on the toilet. Oh yeah. He doesn't care. Okay, then, let's call the whole thing off. You got money. How much is that? Sorachi. Nice. How much is that? I don't know. Either way, he wouldn't want to waste money And that's about the shadow clone jutsu. Nobody's ever going to be able to learn it again because it's going to be covered in poo. They say as they both wipe. I guess he used the money. I can't believe we're still here. We're still doing this. But we did need to resolve the cliffhanger of them still being on the toilet. We need a concrete explanation for what they wiped with, or else that's just a big plot hole. Alright. Gintoki versus the grandpa. And yeah, when somebody who usually wears glasses takes them off, it does usually look pretty weird. Hijikata versus Kyubei. He's doing well. You know, he was already in a roughed up state before. Yeah. Damn, dude. You could definitely hit that plate and end this. Like, no messing around here. He's reading him. Just like the other guy was. Something. What is that something? Damn. What is it that you're feeling about him exactly? He's got this hesitation. So is there something a little different going on with Kyubei's motives other than what he's made clear so far? Huh. Maybe. So Gintoki's fighting the little guy. Whoa! Nice. Okay, let's see this. This is pretty awesome. Around a bunch of bamboo shoots. Yeah. And Otai is trying to find them, and they're chasing her. Ah, the little dad. Oh, holy shit, Shinpachi. Nice. Okay, they met up. So let's get the hell out of here, sis. Of course, she'll probably have something to say to that. Alright, if you were selfish, I'll be selfish too. What is this room that you just walked into? Are they going to be okay? I don't know. I mean, there's only two opponents left and they're both occupied. His grandpa's pretty good. Look at him flinging around on the branches and shit. He can use his tiny little size to his advantage. The little pitter-patter of his feet. I guess they can just have a conversation. Which is important, because she came here on her own. And she's worried about them. You need to at least explain to your brother, like, you know, the reasoning behind all this. It's fair to let him understand. Yeah, just to be honest is probably best. Trying to just keep them out of it. But that's not good for them. Robin, say you want to live. So Okita's awake, it seems. Kondo is crawling away. He's not unconscious. I don't know if his plate is intact. I couldn't see it. I assume it is, I guess, but he It did fall right on it. His face might have taken the brunt of the blow. Yeah, you didn't ask, but we're giving it anyway. So, deal with it. Whoa! You bitch! She's gonna punch him in the fucking face. Good thing those glasses didn't break. Well, leaving won't make you be with everybody. You gotta be honest here. You gotta tell them what's going on. You've gotta be his left eye. Why do you feel that so strongly? Oh, he's here. So I guess Hijikata is done for. Yep. Is his big ass plate broken? Well, I mean, clearly. So she was there when it happened. Did he lose it because of her? Did he lose it protecting her? Probably something like that. And so this is repayment. Okay, so he's fine that it happened. It allowed him to get to where he is now. I don't know, actually. At least 3. 3 or 4. But yeah, he's the captain. So, Shinpachi, can you stand up to this guy? You don't have your glasses. Don't pull a Sachan. Alright, so yeah, there's something else going on here. Possibly about this... them wanting to, like, demolish... Oh! Okay, never mind. That whole train of thought that I would... throw it in the garbage. Never mind. It's that... Oh! I thought she was a woman when I first saw her. Then it turned out he was a guy. Now it is actually a woman. Yes! That's way better. I like her character design much more as a girl. And I also like the Otai relationship much more as 2 girls. Just because. Yeah, that's way better. So, okay, cool. Great. No. Nice. Okay, so it's a woman. That's what he was hesitating about. Does he have the body of a woman, though? It's just... Yeah. There you go. Sure. That horse from that one episode with Yamazaki? Bring him back. They always referred to him as a boy, even when he was a child. Is that just so that they could, like, have him be the next head? Did he have to pretend to be male? Oh my god, your dick broke? How'd you do that? What the... Okay, it's not broken. It just, it malfunctions. It got to... Hey, if you're into slippers, that's fine. You could slip it into a slipper and just see what happens. I don't care. Do what you want. Yeah, obviously she knew, but... Yeah. Had to be a male to succeed the head of house. Didn't have a chance to give birth to a boy. So just raise our daughter as a boy. Okay. Wow. You could still be a samurai, though. You could still be a strong fighter. They're some of the devas as little kids. She had to try extra hard to build up strength. It was probably difficult. But she's a badass. And they were all insulting him, thinking he was a boy for being girly. And Otai to the rescue with the slaps. They're cute as little kids. That's right. Become my balls. Indeed. That makes more sense now that we know she doesn't have those. I don't have any, so you need to be my balls. That'll grow later. Be sure to show me. I don't know if you want that. Yeah, wiped the tears and gives a little tongue-out expression, hiding the pain when she experienced loss. Now we're going back to the beginning. The conflict that we had to deal with at the beginning of the show, he was apparently involved. Fascinating. Though, I mean, there's a bit of a retcon in there, I guess, but it works just fine. There's no reason it couldn't have happened. So that's how he lost his eye? She? You don't have to be a man. You can just be a strong lesbian. Tying it back in specifically to that conflict that they were wrapped up in at the beginning of the show is really cool. Gives it a little more weight. So now we know how he lost the eye. She... Damn it. It's gonna be a Ruka situation. Fair enough. Yeah, he did. Which was not cool. Like, she was a strong fighter. You shouldn't have hesitated because she was a woman. That's just kind of insulting. Oh shit, Shinpachi! He just kicked down the stalk. He is going to town. Right? Alright, we get both fights at the same time. Without his glasses. Oh shit. We're together now. Nice. Gintoki and Shinpachi fighting back to back. Are we... We could end the arc in this episode, but I don't think so. I feel like we're going to have one more. Although, I don't know. We're kind of building up to a climax right here. And he's still here. His plate is gone, but he's here. Nobody... Who cares about the plate anymore? Just fuck it. Oh, nice. We do this before with Kagura? She's here too. His ankle's broken, what can he do? I like the animation here. It's there's a little bit of style to it. Yeah, look at everybody fighting for you. He's just kind of standing there with his eyes closed. Yeah, of course you do. You're allowed to share your true feelings. Did this happen before Eni's lobby? I don't know. One Piece started in 97. When did it get to Eni's lobby? This started in like 2003 or something. When did it get to this? For your sake. To protect you. Yeah, he says she'll never have to do that for me. Damn. She is strong. Yeah, but the thing is, she is doing it. She already is doing it. It's not just about protecting somebody who's physically weak. Yeah, Shinpachi's badass. He cut off that guy's arm in Benizakura. That was awesome. Shit, this is a tough fight. Look at him. And we still got the grandpa. Damn! He just whacked him right out of the way. Shit! Did his plate break? We didn't really see that for sure. Game over, shmame over. Yeah, of course. I mean, everybody's got support from other people a little bit. Shinpachi? Nice! Holy shit. Sneak attack. Yeah, his plate is fine. And he got his glasses back. Alright, he can see clearly. The battle is on. Is the episode going to end? I think so. Well, shit. One more then. Is there anything after the ED? Let's see. Probably just preview. I'm not going to watch that, so yeah, let's talk about this one. Alright, episode 80. It looks like we're going to have probably one more episode, so this is our longest arc so far. If next one is the last one, it'll be 6, which is cool, because I've been enjoying it. It's had a lot of really funny stuff. It's had some classic shonen feeling stuff with some serious fights, like Hijikata's, and it's been good. Kyubey being a new character introduced, adding a little more to Otai. I've enjoyed it, and I love how we start off still in the bathroom. And I did say last time, Gintoki and the grandpa haven't wiped yet, right? So are we just gonna skip ahead of that? But no, we have to follow through with that. We gotta keep that continuity and make sure we know exactly how they got out of that situation. So for him to wipe with money, which I didn't think he would do, I was like, I don't know if he's willing to do that because they have so little money so much of the time, but he does. And then he wipes with like the secret technique scroll of their clan or whatever. Mention here about the government wanting to destroy their mansion. I thought this would come up more later, and there would be some grander plot going on here that they would all maybe team up together to fight against, and that this might have something to do with Kyubei's motives. Seems to not be the case. It could still come up later in future storylines, or it may have just been a little throwaway. But either way, it's something, and then even more than that, the big thing we learn is that Kyubei is actually female, which is interesting because I initially thought she was when we saw her. Then it was revealed she was male, which was surprising, but now it's revealed that she's actually female, and I like that better. I like the character design, but I like it more if it's a woman, and just the Otai-Kyubei relationship, I kind of like that more too, with Kyubei being a woman. I think the whole thing is just better that way, and yeah, that's a good revelation. And everything surrounding that. And just the fact that they raised her male to be the next head of the house, because that's traditionally a male. The mother died after Kyubei was born, so she couldn't give birth to anyone else. The husband didn't want to take on any other wives, both probably out of respect to his previous wife. And for Kyubei's sake, like if I take on another wife and have another kid, then Kyubei is going to be like this, not illegitimate, but someone who doesn't really get any attention or favor in the household. And so for her, for what they thought was her sake, we're going to raise her completely as a male and just have her be this strong warrior. So to watch her grow up that way and be forced into this, people always picking on him for being a girly boy when he's actually just a girl, the relationship with Otai and that friendship, and just the struggles that she went through up to the point of losing her eye. I'm glad that we got to see how that happened, and tying it in to the conflict that we already knew that Shinpachi and Otai were involved in is really cool. That was, of course, what happened after their father passed away and the debt that he was in. I don't remember all the details, but you know, the issues that Gintoki helped them resolve at the beginning of the series, those issues that they had had for quite a while. Kyubei is, again, it's technically like a retcon, but it's perfectly reasonable that somebody else was involved and tried to help them at some point. It works perfectly fine. Tying Kyubei back into that story instead of just something random adds some weight to it and makes it really cool. And seeing those villains from the beginning of the series again, and seeing that damn it, I'm gonna have to get used to this. She lost her eye for their sake. And so Otai wants to make that up to her and marry her regardless of both of them being women. So that was cool, getting all of that information there. Hijikata, I was surprised to get more of the fight. I kind of thought that we would just get that off-screened. You know, we'd cut back to him with his plate broken. But no, he was actually still putting up a fight, not really doing anything, but he was surviving. You know, he had already had his long, brutal fight, and so for him to still be holding his own against Kyubei like that was pretty good. And he's just getting the shit beat out of him, and there's so much blood, and he seems so tired, and he was actually hesitating. He wasn't even going all out because he realized that she was a girl, and so that's the first hint that something more is going on, and that was all pretty well done. But yeah, you should definitely respect your opponent. She's obviously a powerful swordsman. She is challenging you in a battle here, and you know, you're being disrespectful by not going all out because she happens to be a woman. But I guess that's just how he is. Kondo and everybody else coming back, like Okita, he's awake. Kondo was crawling along the ground. I think his plate's broken, but it doesn't even matter anymore. We're just building up to a climax. Everybody's getting involved. Kagura is back. Okita is on Kondo's shoulders, was it now? He's got to be on somebody's shoulders. Shinpachi and Gintoki doing their fights, fighting back to back. Shinpachi getting his glasses back and kicking Kyubei through the door. All that stuff was really cool. The grandpa flipping around and being so small and nimble was really entertaining. And yeah, it was good action, and I can't wait to see how it goes next time. There were some pretty good little animation cuts in there. I wasn't sure if we were going to end it all right now in a big battle, but I think it's been pretty well paced so far, and I'm excited for next time when it seems like we really will get the finale of this whole thing. And I like a lot of the stuff that we're getting with Otai too. I'm glad she got to have this conversation with Shinpachi, and she slapped him. And I've been comparing this to the Robin stuff in One Piece, or Sanji, if you prefer. Not to say that it's a ripoff or anything, just that it reminds me of it. And I did look it up, and Enies Lobby did happen before this in Gintama. I think Enies Lobby happened, like, around the time or shortly after Gintama even started. So that was definitely first, but either way, it just reminds me of that. Her going willingly, but you can tell something is off, and then you go to save her, and then she has this moment where she says, "Oh, I do want to go back with you," and it's nice to get her to realize that, seeing her hiding her emotions for other people's sakes, not wanting to burden them, even when her father died, and hiding that pain from Kyubey, because she doesn't want to show this weakness and put that burden on them, and Kyubey taking this like offense at Shinpachi for being weak, and even at herself, and thinking that she wants to be strong enough so that Otai doesn't have to do that, doesn't have to put on a facade for her, and she can be strong enough to protect Otai and not need to be protected herself. Whereas Otai needs to learn to be honest with these people's feelings, and it's okay to burden these people with what's going on in your life. Like, they want that. They want to know what's up with you. They want you to be honest, and they want to help you, and they want you to be able to express your feelings to them. And it's not weak to do that, or to need somebody to protect you, you know. It's all okay. They all help each other out. They can protect each other, be protected by each other, and it's all one big happy family. And, you know, she was putting on this facade for Kyubey this whole time. Not because she's weak, but just because, you know, that's what she wanted to do. She didn't actually want fully to marry her, but she was still putting on this facade for her sake regardless. But yeah, I can't wait to see how important Kyubey will be, how often she'll show up after this, but I've enjoyed this introductory arc. And yeah, Shinpachi fighting her. Like I said before, I thought Shinpachi and Kondo might do it together, but Shinpachi does have more personal stakes, being actually related to her, and she actually cares about him. It's not just a one-way thing. So to see Shinpachi going up against her like that is great. And, you know, you can overcome gender all you want. You can love whoever you want. You can be a strong swordswoman. You can be the head of the house despite being a girl. But Shinpachi's like, I don't care about any of that. Like, she was crying, and you let that happen, and that's all I care about, and I'm not gonna let her go through that kind of shit. So yeah, I can't wait to see how it wraps up next time. So let me know your thoughts on this episode. I'm feeling pretty crazy that we're already up to episode 80. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. Check out the Patreon and all that stuff linked down below as well. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you all next time.